feel so free.
inside the ER late at night. The nurse is whispering that something just ain't right. They scan my insides and my organs look real bright. Oh, oh, I'm now immobile. Oh, oh, shrimps from Chernobyl. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. What the heck did I put in my cart? Radioactive shrimp from Walmart.
All right, chat. How's everybody doing? How we all doing tonight? I'm pleasantly surprised with that intro music. That was quite nice. I'm honestly amazed more of you didn't beat like country and metal to death on me. Like, I don't think there might have been a couple of country or metal songs, but I never forbid it, and you all know that shit just drives me up the wall. I can't stand that shit. And I'm very pleasantly surprised that didn't happen. So, I mentioned yesterday, I just started the show off. I didn't even harp on it, but I was like, flag burning is free speech. Like, it's retarded. It's really retarded boomer shit. I love the American flag. It's the only flag that's on the fucking moon. But the flag code has always been retarded. And flag burning is free speech. And I got a comment where it was like, well, you know, as soon as people don't stop going to jail for disrespecting the rainbow flag. And it's like, okay, I don't specifically know of a time where somebody faced legal consequences for burning a rainbow flag. That could have happened during the fucking Biden years for sure. I don't know of an instance where that happened. I know there was one where they tried to get somebody for like leaving tire marks on like the rainbow crosswalks, and I'm not even sure if that was Canada or if that was America, because Canada doesn't count. But let's assume it was America. That was wrong. That was fucking wrong. Tire mark get left on the road. That fucking happens. But the essential argument here is... So look, there's a lot of people on the right, neocons in particular, that want to lose gracefully, all this kind of shit. Oh, we can't fight back against the left. That's not the position I'm taking. The position I'm taking is, what are we fighting for? Now, a lot of you would answer this very differently than me, but one of the reasons I believe America's worth fighting for is because I believe in liberty, and America's the most shining fucking example of liberty ever to exist in recording history. One of the problems with Republicans, in my opinion, is that when they get into office, they don't want, even when they have the opportunity, they don't want to throw the fucking one ring in the volcano. They want to use it. Any instances where someone faced legal repercussions for burning a fucking butt sex flag are wrong. And any laws on the books about hate speech need to go the fuck away. The answer to the left pissed on free speech isn't for the right to also piss on free speech. It's to restore free speech. You shouldn't be afraid of doing that, by the way, because generally in a free speech environment, your ideas tend to fucking hold sway over the left's, don't they? So why are we afraid of this? Why are you afraid of a commie burning a fucking American flag? He looks like a fucking shithead doing it. Why are you afraid of it? He does have free speech. Part of the danger of freedom is that enemies of freedom are also free. That's part of the danger of having a fucking liberty in your society. That's why eternal vigilance is the price of it. Right? You mock the enemies of liberty until they cry, and then you mock them for crying. Trust me, again, expanding free speech. Just making it once again okay on social media platforms to tell somebody to self-terminate would solve a lot of fucking problems. I just saw the Rizzler, that fat little fucking retard, got put on Arizona iced tea can. In my day, when a kid was like fat and retarded, he was bullied until he stopped being at least one of those fucking things. So there you go. The consequence for burning an American flag should be relentless mockery until you want to put a gun in your mouth. That should be the consequence. Chat says actually fighting for your ideals is hard though. Just use the state. I mean, look, there's a reason I didn't spend a ton of time on it. It's because it's not exactly high on my... To be honest, I'm more concerned with all the right's fucking desire to ban pornography. That would have far more reaching consequences. At least flag burning is something you can easily fucking define. Trust me, no two people can... Like, okay, so what is porn even? Like, I hate to be pedantic, but these, you know, these are important questions. If you want to ban something, you better be ready to fucking define it. Is Playboy... okay, so, like, a videotape of a dude railing a chick is porn. We can all pretty much agree with that. Okay, cool. But what about, like, a sex scene in a movie? Is it only porn if you see the penetration? Okay, so, like... Is Hustler porn? Because the chicks usually aren't getting fucked in. Sometimes they are in Penthouse. But let's take those pictures out. And that's just the nude spreads in those. Are they porn? Well, they are pretty fucking vulgar. I mean, you know, these chicks are usually spreading their fucking holes like you're giving them a fucking medical examination. Okay, maybe we could agree on that. But what about Playboy? Playboy's pretty tame. She never really spread. It's just pretty tasteful fucking nudes in Playboy back in the day. I know a lot of you Zoomers don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but, you know, whatever. The adults are talking. Calm down. Is that porn? I mean, it's nudes. You could say, well, you jack off to it, but I mean, I've fucking jacked off to the local weather girl before. Is that like? I mean, that can't be the metric. Okay, so if Playboy is porn, and again, I'm not even saying it is, but if it is, then you gotta, like, look at, like, Maxim. Like, Maxim was, like, instead of rated R, like, Playboy was, like, rated PG-13. I mean, you never actually saw pussy or ass crack or fucking nipples, but you saw a lot. So is that porn? Was that porn? Because, I mean, I had a subscription to not to Playboy, to Maxim when I was like 16. I think yeah, right when I was like 16, my dad, for my birthday that year, he got me like a 2 or 3 year subscription to both Maxim and Wizard, because those were the two magazines I was getting every month. I got picking up at the bookstore every month. Okay, so if like the nudes in Playboy are porn, it's like, is the Statue of David porn? Now that's laughable. That's parody. You know, like The Simpsons did that back in the early 90s. Reverend Lovejoy's wife wanted to ban the Statue of David. But you can go on Twitter and find very sincere fucking tradspergs that talk about wanting to ban nude statues out of museums. Chat says the Rizzler is Gen Alpha's version of Biggie Smalls, a fat kid with charisma. It really, Gen Alpha's pretty fucking faggy if that's their Biggie Smalls. Like, our Biggie Smalls was fucking Biggie Smalls. Okay? A gangster who was swimming in pussy. No one knew why. He didn't even know why, but he was. Who could fucking lay down some bars, who had some talent, all right? He wasn't just a fat little ball of shit that could raise an eyebrow. God, Gen Alpha sucks if that's their Biggie Smalls. I'm sorry to tell you. Chat says not showing pussy or ass crack got more famous chicks to appear in Maxim than if they had to get nude. Oh, there were some stone cold hotties, like really famous actresses and singers and all that were in Maxim, and those were some beautiful fucking photo shoots. I wish I still had my Maxims. I regret getting rid of my Wizards and Maxims. I've moved around enough in my adult years that I had to thin out a lot of shit. And I'm getting old enough now, it's like, man, I wish I had that shit back. I don't even think Maxims would be that expensive if I could find them. You know what I mean? They're probably in a dollar bin somewhere in a thrift store if I can ever find them. You know what I mean? Biggie smells more like it. Exactly. But yeah, the banning porn shit is terrible. And I know the ID verification is how they're doing it. And that's terrible. I shouldn't have to fucking upload my fucking driver's license all over the internet because parents don't want to take the iPad away from their kids. No kid under 10 should have almost any internet access. I'm sorry to tell you. At most, a computer in the family room or living room, wherever everyone is all the time, that the parents can easily monitor is the only internet access someone under like 10 should ever fucking have. It wasn't in Maxim, but you got me remembering. Britney Spears did a photo shoot in Rolling Stone back right after she'd come out, like her first album and shit. And god damn. Oh my god. Oh. She was really pushing that like schoolgirl fucking look. God, she had like pigtails and she had some little fucking bike that she was posing with. And they're fucking short shorts. I think they said like juicy on the ass or something. God damn. She was such a fucking hottie back in the day. Chet says the oldest Gen Alpha can work part-time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Gen Alpha's like 15 or something right now, aren't they? I mean, like, I know we all mock Zoomers for being kids, but Zoomers are like in their fucking 20s, like well into their 20s. They're fucking 30 is barreling down on Zoomers. Let's be real. I mean, they all act like they're 10 still. Like, that's why Zoomers appear young, is because none of them have jobs or can get pussy. But Chad says, what if we banned porn but also banned all Indians? Worthy trade? I don't know, man. I just would rather like not do any of that. How about instead of banning porn, we just ban Indians? Like, I'm kind of okay with that. Just says there's nothing morally wrong with banning people from the country. No, there's not. The access to America is not a human right. Okay? It's not. Go home. You need to leave. But no, I don't want a bunch of sex-hating fucking trads in charge of what I'm allowed to look at. I like looking at titties. Alright? I've always liked looking at titties, basically. I've liked titties since I was a baby. And then I guess it was about a little over a decade there where I wasn't into titties, but by about 11, I was back into titties, and I've been squarely on team titties ever since. I'm so sick of like fucking perma virgins telling me I'm a gooner because I like fucking vagina. Sorry, let me. Jet says, sorry, let me tell you about your country and why it includes me. As they barrel off the overpass. Yeah, you go home. America's just an idea, man. Well, then can we deport Democrats and fucking... If America's just an ideal, then I guess I can deport every fucking authoritarian shithead for having the wrong idea. Right? I don't know, guys. I have no interest in this shit. Where it's just, oh, well, we have to ban porn. No, we don't. We should ban flag burning. Like there's a fucking epidemic of it too. I don't remember the last time I seen anybody burn a flag. Last time I might have seen that happen was like the fucking Mexicans in California that were rioting, burning American flags. And that ain't even a question of free speech, because I'm not particularly interested in arresting them for flag burning. I'm interested in arresting them because they're not supposed to fucking be here. It's not like I was fine with them before they burned the flag. Granted, I could argue that them being hostile foreigners on our soil burning a flag is arguably an act of war. So maybe that makes it worse. Maybe we just send back their heads. But the point is, it's not the flag burning that's the problem. That says, who's less compatible with America, Indian or Muslims? Oh man, that's a tough one. See, I think Arabs. Oh man, I'm getting into the real fucking weeds of this shit. I think Arabs. Okay, let me put it this way. I'd rather a Hindu live here than a Muslim. But if I take the religion out of the equation, and let's say I have an Indian Christian and an Arab Christian, then I'd rather the Arab Christian. So I have more of a problem with Islam than I do Hinduism. But I think Indians, as a people, are less compatible to American ideals than Arabs. I don't know if that probably doesn't even answer your question, I guess. I don't know. Like an Indian Hindu versus an Arab Muslim, oh man. That's a real fucking damned if you do. I'm going to say ever so slightly maybe the Arab's better. Ever so slightly, but I mean in no way that really matters. You know, like would you rather drink, would you rather have a deadly venomous snake bite you once or 5 times? And it's like it doesn't really matter. At that point, I guess the once isn't as bad, but if it's the right kind of snake, you're gonna die either way. So yeah, I think Arabs are probably a better. And again, I don't particularly think any of them are a particularly great fit for America, mind you. I prefer neither. I think Arabs are better fit than Indians. I think Hindus are better fit than Muslims. So if you took the religion out of the equation, then the Arabs. If you add the religion, then I don't know, man. It's hard. Christian says, "What's up, jerk? Finally got a good job." Well, then you could be hitting that super chat button. Streamlabs.com/TheBeckloff. Be sending them super chats. I actually got to go to work tonight, so I'm not going to be streaming for too long. I got to leave around 9. I got a partial shift tonight over at the dildo factory. We got an emergency shipment to Beardson Beardley's house. 4,000 dildos. I'm guessing his Mossad check came in, so now he's Christian says, "Give me a few more paychecks." Oh, come on, you can't send $1. It'll be all Dark Side Phil on you. $1. Let's see. Wolfland says, "I've never actually looked at Christian villages in India to see if they have piles of trash in them or not." Well, I would say probably the most famous Indian Christian of the last several decades was Ravi Zacharias, who wrote a lot of great books and gave a lot of great speeches on Christian apologetics, but also turned out to be a lying fucking sex pest. This is okay, Stefan Molyneux. Yeah, next I'll start complaining that Taylor Swift doesn't share her eggs with me. Fucking weirdo. Somebody was saying he got back on YouTube. YouTube just did like a mass unbanning, I think. Andy Worski said he got his original channel back out of nowhere. Stefan Molyneux did. Arini's got his fucking original channel back. I think YouTube just did a mass unbanning of channels. I don't know why. But he has a new like video. Stefan, he has a new video on YouTube, and he's just rambling on about RK theory, and it's so 2013. It's so fucking 2013, man. Mumkey Jones is back too. I think YouTube just for whatever reason did a mass unbanning of channels. I don't know why. But our good buddies Arini is back. He hasn't put anything new on his channel, but he did. He obviously knows it's back, I think, because he changed it to like Leo Arini or El Arini. It's El Arini now because he's finally taking L, which is a good step for him. Update it like the Avatar or whatever. Chat says Arini back. He's still promoting paganism. I don't know what he's doing. He's like on Rumble or some shit. Is where he streams. I don't know. I haven't followed in years. Even if he starts posting on YouTube again, I'm probably not gonna watch or follow it or whatever. Like I don't. I'd say probably. I mean, like if he's really fucking unhinged, and it's something worth notable. It's something notable, maybe, but. Google is under investigation is why. Oh, that's interesting. Chat says, guess that shows YouTube never actually deletes the accounts. It just hides them in the cloud. Oh, yeah. None of your shit's ever deleted. When they ban you, none of your shit's ever deleted. Like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, none of that shit. That shit's just all stored. It's some fucking CIA server somewhere, probably. Chat says bring Forney on. I don't think Forney's around right now. I don't think he's on right now. I should have Forney on. I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind doing like some shows with like a couple of my buddies, but it just nobody's schedule lines up and shit, you know. I wanted to do Wednesday shows on comics with Liam Gray, and he's constantly fucking fighting drama with people. He gets sucked into that shit all the fucking time. I keep trying to tell him to stop. It's like, but everybody's fucking with me. It's like, I know they are, because they know they get a rise out of you. Like, I also told you Comicsgate was full of snakes. Like fucking 6 years ago or some shit where this started. Oh, it had to be longer than that. Because, good God, my fucking tweet about Heather Antos is what helped fucking spark that shit. Like, it was featured in The Guardian and all. And that was on the Beckloff account. And I got fucking banned off Twitter in like 2017. My God, I keep feeling like this Comicsgate shit started like around the time of the pandemic, but I guess it was more like 2017 or 18. Jet says I miss Craig Langley. Yeah, he was on Twitter for a little while. We were following each other, but he just deleted his account. I gotta see if Forney has his number. I just want to catch up with him. Like, not even like drag him on into online shit if he doesn't want to. I just want to see what the fuck he's up to, man. See how he's doing. Chet says it was before the coof. I guess it was, man. Shit just blurs together. But yeah, I told Liam was trying to get me on like streams, and this was back when it was like I think he was still good with like the Friday Night Tights people or something, and they just always made my skin crawl from the get go. Have I tried to get my original account back from Elon? I have tried to get the Beckloff restored a couple of times to no avail. Let's just bring back the old Saturday shows with Craig and Undertow. I mean, probably not Saturday shows because my job right now, I do partial night Saturdays. I don't know. I guess I could as long as I'm like done by 9. Two shows I wanted to do. I wanted to do the comic show with Liam. I wanted to do something with Pastor Tom, too. Just talk about more like faith-based topics and shit. Either on his channel or this one. I don't know. I'd love to have just a regular show with him would be great. Fucking the pastor and the pervert right there. But I mean, Tom's starting to. He recently went to a larger church. You know, he's got at least one kid. I think he's got 2. I don't know. I don't care about kids, so they just blurt them out of my brain. I know he has a daughter. I think he had a boy, too. Well, I should say his wife had a boy. I mean, he didn't have the baby himself. That's not a... Contrary to what liberals say, that's pregnant men aren't actually a thing. But I'm pretty sure he's got like 2 kids now. So he's busy. He's just a busy man. He's rarely online. I don't think he streams at all anymore. I think he puts like his sermons on YouTube, and that's about it. Chad says it's cool to do it Wednesday night. I'm off Wednesday. I wanted to do the comic show with Liam Wednesday night. Again, I did it like 2 weeks ago with him. I should generally be off Wednesdays going forward. Almost every Wednesday at least. But this past Wednesday, he was fighting with people. He just gets sucked in these drama things, man. Again, Comicsgate is like mostly fucking snakes. And now it's like little rival groups. Like the fucking Eric July Dick Riders are their own thing. And they don't like the people that hang out with EVS. Whatever, man. It's all fucking gay. This is what happened. Did you mention that that chick Elon knocked up? No, man. I've tried a few times to get the Beckloff restored, and it's just... I don't know why. Maybe I'll make a shot again tonight. Who knows? Chat says, I guess Susan's ghost powers are starting to lose their effect with all these channels getting unbanned. Chat says, what got you banned? Okay, so I told a commie that he needed to go on a helicopter ride. There was literally like a like the Pennsylvania Socialist Party or some shit followed me. And I was just like, you know, you'll fucking need helicopter rides. And that was just what got me banned. I mean, I'd said worse before that. I don't understand how that one in particular got me like permabanned. I don't know, man. I guess I'd like to have it back, but you know, whatever. I got my good buddy Andrew Banner on there. He'll have books to sell soon. I have a Gab account, but I never fucking use it. I got a Gab account after I got I think I had started it before I got thrown off Twitter, but I wasn't really using it. And I got thrown off Twitter, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll use Gab. And Gab fucking sucks. I don't even know how Gab stays in existence with Twitter loosening up so much with free speech shit. I don't know how. You have Gab is like, and now it's just got to be straight up like Blue Sky, where it's just a right wing hug box. But even like Blue Sky died down, like way down. There's a few people that cling to it because they just need the hug box that bad. Fucking the guy Josh from the Geek Critique YouTube channel. That's a weird dude. Like Josh is almost, the Geek Critique guy is almost fascinating to me because like here's a good example of how weird that guy is. He has gone from being like super jacked to being a huge fat ass back and forth like 3 or 4 times just in the time he's had YouTube. He's like super lefty, but he actually doesn't inject it into his videos. But he's such a pussy that he like left Twitter on its own to run to Blue Sky, and he still won't come back. He has like this massive hug box. Like you got to be in his Patreon to get on his Discord. Like there's just no way to contact him short of like paying for the privilege. He has no attention span. He's one of these guys that like grew up on Sonic and Donkey Kong Country 2 to the point where he has to barrel through every game at 90 miles an hour to keep interest. He has no attention span to the point where it's fascinating to me that he can write scripts and edit videos for like 2-hour long retrospectives on games. He's such a contradiction that I find the guy kind of fascinating. But yeah, he's one of them ones that went off to his fucking Blue Sky hug box. Gab forces you to pay to upload pictures. I did not know that, chat. But that's pretty fucking gay. Gab sucks, man. Even when I was on it, it's like you couldn't talk about anything but far-right politics. Or like different branches of Christian thought. Evangelicals and fucking trad cats and weird ortho bros arguing with each other. But like he didn't allow porn because again, that's not free speech somehow. He also banned flag burning. I don't know how you burn a flag on Gab, but whatever. This was years ago too. Like pre-pandemic shit when I was still using it. And then he went out of his way to like discourage like talks of pop culture or like sports ball talk or shit. Like, I don't want sports ball fans. Like, he didn't ban it, but he's like, I don't want sports ball fans on my thing. I don't want people talking about Baby Yoda on my platform. And it's like, but that's what makes your platform viable. Like, you can go on Twitter and ramble on about fucking politics, sure, but you can also, like, follow your favorite sports ball team or talk about movies or follow your favorite celebrity or shit. Like, that's what always made it viable. I started just sending them to like the spam folder, but I used to get the Gab fucking newsletters. And it would never be like, you know, it's a Gab newsletter to Gab users. It should be like, hey, here's a new feature we're rolling out. Instead, it's just this faggot on his soapbox, like, you know, screaming about how Baby Yoda is the devil. It's just, I don't know how Gab still exists as a company. There has to be an angel investor or something. It's hard to make a social media platform financially viable when you're running it correctly. Godzilla Cell says the reason none of these alternative social media sites or video player sites ever take off is because they're nothing but politics. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't go on Rumble and find somebody talking about Ninja Turtle lore or talking about hockey games or some shit. Like, that's just not on there. Like, it's just fucking either sucking Trump's dick or it's even further right Wignet shit than that or something. Like, that's all it is. And that's just not enough to sustain something like that. Chad says Twitter is fun because you can own celebrities on it. Oh, it was even better back in the day, man. I remember the chick that used to be in Will and Grace, Deborah something. That's the only thing I vaguely remember her from. She's been in other shit, I'm sure. But this actress was on Twitter complaining about getting dick pics in her DMs and all. So I remember, like, I tweeted under her and I went online and I found a picture of a kid in a penis. Like, it was like taken in a zoo, like the handlers holding them up, and the kidneys have this weird four-headed dick. It's just horrifying Cthulhu shit. And so I sent that picture to her, and I was like, "What's that you say, Deborah? You want more dick pics? Can do." And oh my God, she blocked me, so I'm sure she saw it, but her fans were not amused. Matt Brick says, "Why are all the ads on Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey all straight up huckster shit?" Because, I mean, who else would advertise on there? Like, yeah, Rumble ads are scams. Just outright fucking scams. Chad says, turn any social media platform into a left or right echo chamber is the quickest way for the site to lose its luster and public interest. Yeah, most people don't want to talk about that shit all the time. Even if they have strong opinions on it, most people don't want to scream about Trump one way or another all fucking day. Like, most healthy, adjusted people don't want to do that. They want to be like, "Hey, did you see Weapons yet?" Which I want to see that. It looks good. Like, hey, let's argue with Snyder Bros about the new Superman movie. Like, people want to do that. Yeah. This weird trick made me lose 50 pounds in 12 hours. Rumble ads are the worst. And it's like, it'll be like AI voice of like Joe Rogan going like, you know, the big box stores don't want you to be able to buy this product. And it's like, cool. I don't particularly want to buy it either. Thanks. Chet says Weapons was good. It looks good. I want to check it out. I want to see the new Naked Gun. I'll probably watch the new Fantastic Four when it's out. I'm not super excited, but I do want to watch it. There's a new Red Sonja movie that's probably terrible. It literally opened in theaters for one fucking day, and it's on video on demand right now. And supposedly Gail Simone had a fucking a consultant credit in it. So I don't have high hopes for that, but I'm still probably gonna watch it because it's fucking Red Sonja. Alien Earth's really good, by the way. If you got Hulu, Alien Earth, I like it a lot. That fucking octopus eyeball monster in it is scary as shit. Scarier than a xenomorph. But it's fun, man. It's way more about these, like the xenomorph is in it, and it's a plot point, but it's not the main focus, interestingly enough. But it's good. It's good. I like it a lot. Chat says Rumble bots the shit out of their streams. I believe it. Chat says they knew it was botted when ROTC was allegedly getting 5K viewers. I mean, I could buy they're getting 5K views on their stream, but like not live. Not live. I don't buy that. Especially not right now. Like, I like those guys. They're funny, but like they've hid like half their fucking content behind a paywall. They take off like fucking 100 goddamn days a year. Like, you know, these motherfuckers taking off for Columbus Day and shit. Like, it's unreal. Chet says, did H.R. Geiger design the eye thing? I don't know, but it's fucking scary, man. This fucking monster jumps on your face and tears your eyeball out and crawls into the socket, and its tentacles take control of your brain. Like, I think I'd just rather have the alien rip me to pieces. Oh, man. Chad says, I stopped watching. I couldn't get through the Tucker clips. I don't remember the last time I watched them, to be honest. It was a few weeks ago, probably. Again, I still think they're funny, but... Mersh's Nightwave show is a fucking mess. Like, I don't... Again, maybe his audience is thrilled with this. I don't know. But, like, he gets on there and he's talking about fucking Steel Toe. Because he has, like, a personal beef with Steel Toe, weirdly enough. Which I don't understand. Because I don't think Steel Toe gives a fuck about Mersh. I don't know. But he's just got this personal fucking beef with Steel Toe, of all fucking people. And Steel Toe's boring as shit. Steel Toe's so fucking boring that he's not even cool enough to be a cuck. He didn't even get to watch Ricardo rail his wife. He had to go home. He had to go downstairs and take care of the kids. And then, like, he covers so much wrestling shit, and I don't care. And I know that's popular with people. Most of my best friends fucking love wrestling. It's like fucking anime to me, where it's like, maybe the absolute best of it is alright. You know, but like, was it Daniel Tosh said about wrestling? It's the gayest thing that only straight people like. Godzilla says, who does Mersh not have a personal beef with? I don't know, man. I hope he doesn't hear this. He'll have a personal beef with me. I like Mersh. I do. I don't have a problem with him. He needs to stop fucking gambling. Like, enough, bud. I'm not anti-gambling. I don't think gambling's inherently a sin. I don't know where evangelicals got that from. It's not. It's not anywhere in the fucking Bible. It's fine. But it's a pretty piss poor hobby. Okay? Like, it's fine to do once in a while, but it's like weed or skateboards. It's fine in moderation. It's just no substitute for a personality, all right? He's just wrecking his fucking life with it. Just stop, dude. Focus on helping cats, okay? That's fine. That's productive, okay? Everybody likes kitties, all right? Just says, goddamn, having Gail Simone's name credit on Red Sonja movie is already a bad selling point for me. Oh yeah, she's probably the worst Red Sonja movie or writer I've ever seen in the comics. She literally just writes Red Sonja like she's Conan. It's just girl Conan. It's amazing how superficial a fucking grasp of this character it is. She writes Red Sonja like somebody who only just like 5 minutes ago had Red Sonja vaguely described to them. Just as, yeah, the woman in refrigerators bitch is not a selling point. I don't know. I like when Revenge of the Sis is covering politics. I like their first hour when it's like, here's some news and actual politics stuff. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I like that. You know, it's nice to get a perspective from somebody who's just going to make jokes. And doesn't have a... I mean, they have their political axe to grind, but they'll make fun of everybody. You know, they're not going to just dick suck one side. Matt Priest says, I'm sending this to Mersh. You're in big trouble. I don't have a problem with Mersh. Right? He should stop gambling, but it's his fucking business. But yeah, I usually like the first hour of Revenge of the Sith. And then the second hour, and they'll cover like weird autists that I don't know anything about or care. Or who are just like uncomfortable to watch. Or they'll like cover the fat like Disney chicks, like the park sloppers, which is kind of funny. But also then it turns into Mersh just ranting about Disney fans, and it's like, this is for children, you're an adult. And it's like, okay, Mersh, people have hobbies outside of gambling. Okay, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't like Disney shit that much. I'm not a particularly big fan of it. I have almost no interest in going to Disney World. If I had like just but a shit ton of money in my account and I'm heading down to Florida, I'm probably going to go to Universal. And then the next day it's like, hey, you want to go to Disney? And it's like, I'll probably go to Universal again. I'd have to spend a lot of time at Universal before I'd get bored enough with it to be like, maybe I'll check out Disney World. I don't have any interest. Even as a kid, I didn't have much interest. But whatever, man. Different people like different shit. Just as I do like Dayton Hypernova. I don't know, man. Dayton Hypernova gets into that territory where it's just uncomfortable to watch. Like, I'm not even laughing anymore. It's just like, oh, man. It's kind of sad. Like, it was funny at first, but then it's like, man, you just can't sit there like, they should just probably lock this person up forever. Like, his poor family, Jesus. Chances, I do think ROTC has run that bit with the fat amusement park girls into the ground. I don't know, man. It's kind of funny, but also, Like, I'd really rather him just talk about the news. Like, cover weird local news stories and cover whatever political thing is, just make jokes about it. Like, that's personally, and I don't know, like, I'm not one of their pay pigs. I'm not one of their patron guys or whatever. They don't have Patreon. It's something else, but whatever. What is it? Locals. I'm not one of their locals guys. I'm not deep in their circle. I don't even send them super chats very often. They have no reason to give a fuck what I think, I guess. So, you know. Illustrator says, my girlfriend and I went to Universal for the Nintendo area, but it was too fucking hot there. We lasted an hour, wasted $450 for 2 adult tickets. Damn, that's pricey. I mean, I went to Universal and it was the Florida one, like, good God, like 2004. You know, so 2003, something like that. No, 2004. And it wasn't that fucking bad, but I mean, that was over 20 years ago, so. Chet says they should have kept doing the Thought Crimes bit. That was fun. Oh, I love the Thought Crimes bit. That was good. That one was good. And then you get like Virgie hopping in there, and he's just, that's the other thing. They've started to embrace all this really gay fucking. I don't know how they decided to be buddies with Owen Benjamin. That was pathetic. Like, we're burying the hatchet with Owen Benjamin. You know, fucking why? Why don't you just have Dan Schneider on next? Like, what are you doing? You were right about Owen the first time. He's a cringy, deranged closet case who should be laughed off the internet. You were right the first time. Now you started getting into like, yeah, space isn't real. And they started getting into like moon landing denial, which is just an anti-white, anti-American psyop. Started getting into all this fucking nukes aren't real horse shit. Like that's cringe and gay, all right? I honestly think that shit exists just to like discredit conspiracy theories as a whole. Like, oh, you're starting to notice that all the people ruining this fucking country have similar last names. Oh my gosh, you must be like those space isn't real people. Chances Frozen Asian ruined the show. I don't know about that. I think Virgie ruined the show more, to be honest. Though I always give Virgie a little bit of credit because that fucking stream he did on his channel over on like Rumble or some shit about Razor Fist was top notch shit. Like, he really laid it out there. And that's funny too. He got so much shit for that, but he was basically like a year early on that. If you're right but you're early, it's kind of like being wrong. Illustrator says it was about 440. Yeah, the heat was unbearable when they get you a $50 t-shirt or something. When I went to Universal, again, back in 04, I do remember in the Marvel Islands, they had a really nice gift shop. In the Islands of Adventure in the Marvel section, this thing, it was filled with like Marvel t-shirts and shit like this. Back when that stuff wasn't common. You know what I mean? It's like 04. Basically every trade paperback Marvel had in print at the time. And I actually remember I grabbed a Spider-Man keychain and a trade paperback of Torment, the Spider-Man story Todd McFarlane did back in the 90s. The one he did basically right before he left. Where they gave him his own Spider-Man book. Torment's such a mixed bag because, like, I like it, but man, McFarlane's not a great writer by any stretch. It's like Spawn. Like, I kind of have a soft spot for it, but goddamn, you're not the writer you think you are, Todd. Godzilla Cells says, never been a huge fan of amusement parks because I can't handle roller coasters or heights in general. You'd probably get a kick out of a Spider-Man ride. Because it's all like indoors and it's all like this 3D ride where Spider-Man's fighting villains and shit. Yeah, it probably wouldn't upset you with the heights. Illustrator says the gift shop had these goofy critter hats that looked like Nintendo characters. They were great. All the park exclusive merchandise was great. I would love to go to Nintendo World. As much as I'm kind of so fucking fed up with modern gaming, even Nintendo at this point, I would honestly love to go to, like, that might elicit a trip down to Florida when they open that shit in Florida. I can't justify going to California for that shit. But Florida, and there's a lot of other cool shit to do in Florida, and I could see fucking Undertow and shit. That might elicit a trip to Florida for me down the road. Chat says the Spider-Man ride was good. Oh, I loved it. Well, I should wrap this up. Because, A, I'm not getting any super chats, and I am a whore. But more importantly, I need to go ahead and get ready for fucking work. I gotta leave around 9. Alright, folks, if you enjoy the content I put out, do consider supporting the show. Streamlabs.com/TheBeckloff, PayPal.me/TheBeckloff. Don't forget, for a mere $15, you can pick a playlist of no longer than 12 minutes, please. And I'll put a link to the Amazon wishlist down below if you would like to buy me some of the dumb shit that I like. That would also be rad. That's it for tonight, folks. I want to thank you all for listening. Beckloff out.